So yesterday was my first time vending this year. Very new to everything. This is only my second year doing this. The first time was last year during the summer, and I was very happy about it, especially after the past few months being kind of rough as somebody who's dealing with autoimmune, and it flared up real bad, and I was dealing with some things that which ended up with me essentially removing myself and backing myself out of connections and stuff like that. Put me in in a solo dolo space, literally. No friends, no connection, no partner, no lover, no boyfriend, no nothing. And just sitting with myself and reflecting a lot and figuring out what I want and don't want in a lot of things. And vending again for the first time since I think it's the first time since November 1st. And yesterday was March 29th. I missed it, and I was re-inspired seeing all the entrepreneurs and surrounding myself with them and talking and just wanting to be where they're at. Like, I had some setbacks. I had I had the supporter, and then because of personal conflict, it caused a business to be held up, and I didn't like to be so reliant on that person in the first place. And just because we ended up just no longer being cool, I thus didn't have my resources to properly continue the business like I wanted to. So, like, everything had to be put on hold, but I didn't really. At first, I viewed it as a really big setback, like my health, the lack of support, the lack of finances, things like that. I viewed that as major setbacks and at first reasons why I should give up. But now that I showed up, I didn't have the most fanciest table. I had very few items. I had a good amount of items, but I had very few things. It wasn't as glamorous as compared to the other tables and stuff. I still had orders or sales and talked business and opportunities with some of the people, and it just made me feel very grateful and re-inspired and re-motivated, but from a different perspective. Like, I may not have the support that I had before, but that's only a catalyst in me stepping up to the plate in a different and, in a way, more grander way. Like, oh, I gotta show up for myself for this, that, and the third. Yes, it's good to have help. It is always great to have help in a team. However, to build certain skills up and to show up as your most authentic self and the purpose of the business itself, and the integrity of it. Like, yeah, it's a business, you want to sell and make money, but the purpose behind it, that's very strong and foundational to me, and that requires me to step into the spotlight more. So yeah, just yesterday was it kind of like lit up my fire again. Kind of sparked more of, hey, you gotta get your shit together, or hey, this is the life that is best suited for you and your son's needs. We gotta be disciplined and, you know, take every day as an opportunity to build that life.